Namaste. So here we are at the end of the week 2 of the lockdown. So much of the world is in lockdown still at the moment. We're in the middle of lockdown, so really interesting times. Quite confusing times for a lot of people, and also quite fearful for a lot of people. So I decided we would do a practice that focuses on the solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra, where we can connect with that inner fire and remind ourselves of the divine beings that we are. Because it's very easy to feel powerless in these times. Yeah. Whatever you choose to believe in the news and elsewhere, it's really difficult to see what is actually happening behind the scenes, and that is confusing, and it can bring us into a state of fear. And then when we go from that sort of space of love and trust into this fear space, we kind of short circuit, and we want to retreat. We can go into that victim mentality. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Manipura chakra in a moment, but before I do, I just want to make a disclaimer and say that this is not a practice designed for beginners. Okay, so if you are new to yoga, this is not the best practice for you, partly because it's quite a strong flow, and it's not a really powerful flow, but it's quite a strong flow. And I won't be offering many alternatives today like I did with the previous 2 practices that I put on YouTube. So yeah, so I just wanted to say that first, really. That's the most important thing. It would help as well if you have some experience of Surya Namaskars, because I would like to flow through those fairly quickly today as well. Okay, so the Manipura chakra is just in here. The color is yellow, and the element associated with this chakra is fire, of course. And there's so many things to talk about with this chakra that I'm not going to. But I found this really fabulous quote from an old book that I've had for about 20 years called The Chakra Bible by Patricia Mercier, and it's a great book, actually. And I will often dip into that when I'm needing to find some words to if I'm focusing on a particular chakra for a class. But I just found this, and I wanted to read it to you because I think it's very relevant in our time. We are living in extraordinary times, and we are living right in the middle of this spiritual awakening, this huge shift in consciousness. And you may or may not be aware of that, but it is happening, believe me. And if you're not aware of it now, you will begin to become aware of it. And part of that shift of consciousness is about moving from this 3D reality that has been fed to us for so many, hundreds, thousands of years, into this 5D reality. Now, I can't go into that really at the moment, but just think of the lower chakras and the upper chakras and bringing them into balance. Okay, so let me read you what Patricia Mercier has to say about the solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra. So she says, energetically, the solar plexus chakra stokes up the fuel reserves of our body. When its power is awakened, we feel fearless, and any obstacles in our path are burned away. She goes on to talk about how it can get out of balance, like if you become too controlling over others, and take power from other people. And that's also relevant into what's going on at the moment in the world, but I'm not going to talk about that either. Just throwing these little seeds at you. So she goes on to say, fire is the element that traditionally is attributed to Manipura. It has 3 inner meanings of this at the same time. The first is the sun, our own inner fire, and spirit. So this connection between those 3. Today, most people find it difficult to rise above the third chakra in order to experience these three inner meanings and truths in our lives. It is part of society's conditioning, a kind of cultural hypnosis, which keeps us locked into our physicality by denying us a vibrant personal link with spirit. So really relevant with what is going on. So let's begin with a little bit of pranayama, a bit of breathing practice. So we'll start with some Kapalabhati. If you're not familiar with Kapalabhati, just think about nice steady exhales through the nose. As you exhale, take little sharp exhales through the nose, and as you exhale, you can bring your right hand onto your solar plexus, and your left hand onto your heart. So as you breathe out, you're kind of pushing in, or the belly and the solar plexus is moving in as you breathe out. Okay, you don't need to think about the inhale. The inhale will happen spontaneously. So the way it goes, we take a deep breath in. You start to let some air out, just a little bit of air out first, naturally. And then you go into these, and I'll just demonstrate, this rhythmic exhaling. Okay, so we'll do 3 sets of 15, and we'll take a little break in between, just taking 2 or 3 breaths between each. If you start to feel dizzy at all, just stop and take some natural breaths. And if it's your time of the month, it's probably not the best time to, you can do a real gentle, slow one instead, rather than, try not to get too fiery with it. So this breathing is also known as skull shining breath, and it's a really purifying breath, getting rid of the stale air on a physical level, but helping to create this clear channel as well. So energetic channel. Left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Just take a few moments, let the shoulders relax. Taking a few natural breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. So coming into our first set of 15, taking it nice and steady for this first one. Deep breath in through the nose. Letting a little bit of air out first. And then into those 15 Kapalabhati breathing. Okay, and resting, just bringing the backs of the hands onto the knees, close the eyes down. Take 2 or 3 natural breaths between. And then taking left hand back to heart, right hand onto the solar plexus area. Deep breath in. Letting a little bit of air out. And then again, second set. Taking the hands back onto the knees, shoulders relaxed. Take a few breaths here. Allow that practice to settle in the body. Notice any changes, subtle changes, physical changes. And then last set, take the hands back. Deep breath in. Allow a little bit of air out. And third set. Good. Taking your hands back onto the knees. Thumb and index finger connected. Full breaths. Belly expands. Your ribcage expands. Full exhale. going to begin with the Bija mantra for Manipura chakra, which is Ram, Ram. I'm just going to say this 11 times together. So closing your eyes down. Taking a breath in. Ram, 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 Ram. Again, just checking in with any changes. Noticing the energy of that mantra. And bringing your awareness to your solar plexus center, Manipura chakra. The space just above the navel, deep inside. And as you breathe in, visualize yellow, strong yellow color, like the color of the sun. Warm. Breathing it into solar plexus area. Exhale all the way. Keeping this visualization of that bright yellow. Begin to visualize the sun and the energy of the sun. Feel the warmth, the heat of the sun. See its color. And as you breathe in, take that energy of the sun into your solar plexus center, igniting your inner fire, reminding you of your own divinity. And as you exhale, take that energy up through the crown of the head as if you are clearing away any debris that is blocking this beautiful connection. The light of the sun and the light of you and the light of spirit. So inhaling from the sun into the solar plexus. Exhaling from solar plexus up to the crown of the head and beyond. Inhaling the sun, energy of the sun, drawing that in. Firing it up, firing up your inner fire. Exhaling up to the crown. Taking a few more rounds, just beginning to feel that connection. Clearing away any blockages. Clearing away fears. Clearing away those feelings of powerlessness. Connecting with that power of the sun. Bringing it into solar plexus. Taking that beautiful energy of the divine spirit up towards the crown. With each breath, feeling more and more into your own power. Light illuminating truth. The light bringing us into divine beings that we are. then in the next few breaths, just begin to make little movements in the fingers, the toes, the wrists, and maybe rolling the shoulders or moving the head gently from side to side. Okay, keeping that beautiful inner fire going as we move into our practice. So come on to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Making sure the fingers are spread. Navel slightly drawn in. And then from here, lifting the right leg up. Breathing in, lift the chin. Breathing out, knee draws in towards the chest, navel draws up towards the spine. And then just begin to find your flow here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath in, breath out. Breath in. This time take that right foot all the way forward. And then breath in, bringing the arms overhead. 3 breaths here. Keeping awareness to the solar plexus, Manipura chakra. Exhale, taking the hands down. Step that right foot back. And then we'll do the same to the other side. So just lining up the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Breath in, lifting that left leg up. Exhale, knee draws in, navel draws up towards the spine. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Taking that left foot forward and sweeping the arms overhead. 3 breaths here. Breathing into solar plexus area, just breath and awareness to that space. Bringing fuel to that fire, that inner fire. And then exhale, placing the hands back down onto the floor, tucking toes under, coming to downward facing dog, bending one knee then the other. Just stretching out there. So if you are familiar with Ujjayi breathing, it's really useful to use Ujjayi breath, just generating that inner heat. So as you're ready, either step or jump the feet to the hands. Lengthening the spine with the breath in. Take a forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Interlock fingers. Bring the feet together. And then turn the palms upwards. So navel draws in towards the spine. Breathing in. Come up all onto the balls of the feet. Lifting the energy up. Bring that energy up. Hold. Exhale, coming down. 2 more. So make sure you've got a gaze point, a steady gaze point. Breathing in, coming up to hold. Exhale, release. One more time, breathing in, come up, hold. Exhale. Good. Bringing the feet to hip distance and into our swaying palm tree. Exhale towards left side. Inhale, center. Exhale towards your right. Inhale, center. Just keep that going 2 or 3 more rounds. Using Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with that. Good. Coming up to center, feet a little wider than the hips, and into some Kati Shikastran, so Just keeping the hips forward, arms swinging. Keep drawing navel to spine, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the arms. Stay grounded through the feet. And then begin to slow that down. So just taking a moment here, bringing your hands to your solar plexus. If you have your own personal sankalpa or positive resolve, just take a moment to say that to you now, to yourself now, or if you have an intention that you wish to send out. Bring something to mind, positive and in the present. 3 times to yourself. So Manipura also has this alchemistic quality to it. It can transform, transmute things, can bring our dreams into reality, what we envision into reality. And then bringing your hands together in front of the heart. Just check the positioning of your feet, hip distance. Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in, bring the arms up, palms forward. Exhale, take a forward bend. Step the right foot back, breath in. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Holding breath out, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, coming through cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back, downward dog. Holding breath out, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come through cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a resting breath. Second round, inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog. Coming down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come through cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands to heart, resting breath. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot downward dog. Holding breath out, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come through cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, hands together. Resting breath. Last round. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog. Coming down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come through cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Coming down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come through cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Taking a few breaths here, just allowing that practice to settle in the body. Bring your hands onto solar plexus. Take your awareness and the breath into that space. Connecting again with that inner fire. As you breathe in, like you're bringing some fuel into that fire. So fire and air have this mutually beneficial relationship. Without air, the fire can't live. And without the warmth of the sun, air is freezing. It's very cold. Okay, bringing your arms by your side. Take a big breath in. Bring the arms up. Connect the palms. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And then take a forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, looking forward to lengthen the spine. Exhale, either step or jump back. Coming through, breath in. So you can either hover here or bring the belly to the floor. Coming through into either upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here again, taking your awareness to navel center, solar plexus. Using Ujjayi breath. Okay, inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take it forward, hold. Exhale. One more, coming forward, hold. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bringing your feet together, take the right leg up, breath in. Exhale, bring the knee forward and bring the knee towards your right armpits. As you exhale, slide that knee down towards the wrist. Inhale, slide it back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. And then shift the weight to the back heel. Right leg comes up. Bending the right knee, step the right foot all the way through. Onto the ball of the back foot. Fingers interlock. Breath in. Exhale, lower down. Glowing that back knee down towards the mat. Inhale, raising up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, place the hands back to the floor and step back to plank. Doing your vinyasa. Exhale, lower, either hovering or onto the belly. Inhale, come through cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking the feet together, the left leg coming up, breath in. Exhale, take the knee towards the armpit, hold, and then exhale, slide it down towards the wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold, then shift the weight back, left leg comes up, breath in. Exhale, step the left foot all the way through. Fingers interlock, arms raise overhead. Going into those knee lowerings. Is the wrong word, but exhale, lower the right knee towards the floor. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left foot back, plank. Do your vinyasa, lower down. Breath in, come through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, just take a couple of breaths. Feet together. Right leg raises up, breath in. Stepping, don't step through. Bring the knee towards the armpit. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring that right leg back up towards the sky. And then step it all the way through. Interlock fingers, same again. So you're lowering that back knee down with the exhale towards the floor. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this time taking it into a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keeping that back leg strong. Ujjayi breath. Exhale there. Bring the hands in front of the right foot. I'm going to take it to standing splits. So just bend, bringing that left knee behind the right. Bow the head down. Breathing in. Exhale, lifting that left leg up, drawing the chest towards the right leg. 1, 2, 3. Bend the right knee. Step the left foot back. And we're coming into warrior 2. Okay, so on the inhale, reaching back, reverse warrior, and taking it into Utthita Trikonasana, right hand down, left arm up, triangle pose. Exhale, look down, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Right foot, right hand, left leg up, left arm to sky. Exhale, look down, bend the right knee, step the left foot back, hands frame the right foot, step the right foot back, plank. We're going into side plank, so come onto your right hand, right outside of the foot. You can bring this foot in front, this top foot, if you want to help support yourself there. Here for 3 breaths. Exhale, left hand comes down, taking a vinyasa. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, downward facing dog. So just take a couple of resting breaths here. Good, bringing the feet together, the left leg floats up, breath in. Exhale, bringing that knee towards the armpit, lower down, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shift the weight back, left leg up, breath in. Taking it all the way through. Interlock fingers, bring the arms overhead. And then exhale, lower. That back knee towards the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take it into a twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Breathing here. Exhale, place the hands either side of the left foot. Walk the right foot forward, taking it into standing splits. So starting that little bow, the right knee behind the left, bow the head. Breath in. Exhale, extending the right leg up, taking the chest towards the left leg. Exhale, lower the right foot leg down, step it back. We're going into warrior 2. Good, so inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into triangle pose. Left arm down, right hand up. Exhale, look down, lower that right arm, coming into Ardha Chandrasana. Left foot, left hand, right leg comes up behind, in line with the torso. Right arm coming up. Bend the left knee, frame the left foot, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back so you're in plank. And we're going to come onto the left side for a side plank. So if you need to modify, you can bring this foot in front if you want. Here or here. Get a nice lateral stretch. Good. Exhale, right hand down, lower, do your vinyasa. Just take a couple of extra breaths in downward facing dog. Find your way back to plank and lower yourself all the way down onto the floor. Okay, so we're going to take our first bow, taking the ankles. Breathing in to lift the feet towards the sky. If you want, you can sort of rock forward and back, massaging that solar plexus area. Exhale, release. Okay, just take it into pose of a child. We're going to come back to bow in a few moments. Bring your arms beside you. Allow the shoulders to release. Take a few cooling breaths. Okay, extend the arms forward. Taking a vinyasa, come to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come through. Exhale, downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to hop our feet behind our hands. Coming into crow. If you want to miss crow out, sorry, just readjusting things. If you want to miss crow out, you can just come into a squat if you want. Yeah. So for crow, hands under the shoulders, fingers spread. Think of your hands as feet. Walking your toes right behind the wrists. Come high up onto the balls of the feet, bend the elbows, and bring the weight onto the upper arms. So as you're doing this, you're also engaging your core. You can rest there, or you can take one foot up and then the other, holding here. Good. Exhale. Now we're all going into a yogic squat. Hands to heart. 3 breaths here. Okay, so going into wood chopper. This is a really powerful fire generating practice. So you're interlocking the fingers, reaching the arms up, so your gaze goes towards the hands. Breath in and ha! And raising up, breath in. Ha! Do another 5. Ha! 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 Do one more for that. Ha! Beautiful. Okay. Just come into a forward bend. You can stand on the hands. Just bringing the hands to the inside of the feet. Coming into that forward bend, releasing any tension in the neck. Good. Taking the hands onto the floor. Step back, plank. Vinyasa, lower down. Exhale, coming through, breath in. Exhale, down and facing dog. And then step or jump the feet forward to the hands. Come and sit down. And we're going into boat. 3 rounds of boat. So we take the boat from Ashtanga Navasana. So lifting through the sternum, extend the legs, so you can modify this here if you want, or even here. Holding here for 1, 2, keep that energy coming up through the sternum. 3, 4, and 5. Lowering the legs down. Reaching up, breath in. Exhale, take a forward bend. 5 breaths. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, second boat. Holding here. 1, 2, keep nice and relaxed through the face. 3, 4, and 5. This time you're going to lower the left leg, take a hold behind the right knee. Actually, let's bring this foot to the arm, to the outside of the thigh. So we're going to bring that left arm up, breath in, reaching up with the left arm, taking it over your right side. If you want a deeper twist, you're going into elbow to the outside of the knee. If you want to go gentle, more gentle, just hugging that leg. Keep that energy rising up. And have some awareness here of Mula Bandha, that root lock. We talk a lot about Uddiyana Bandha, but Mula Bandha is the root lock, so we want to create close the gateway so that precious prana energy doesn't escape. At least I think that's the philosophy behind it. So take a breath out, just look over that front shoulder and release. We've got one more boat to do. So getting ready for boat, come bringing the legs up. Holding here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the right leg down. So we're coming into a twist the other side. Just place the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Keep the right toes pointing up. Find that length in the spine. Raise the right arm. Breath in. Exhale. Take it into your twist. Keeping that length through the spine. Good. Exhale. Take a look over the front shoulder and then release. Take it into a vinyasa. When you're ready, we're going to go lower down onto our bellies and come back to another bow. So bending the knees, taking the ankles. Good. And as you're ready, inhale, coming up. Holding here, all rocking. Exhale, lowering down. And take pose of a child. Arms beside you, relax the shoulders. And just allow the effects of this heat forming practice to land. Okay, extending the arms forward, we're just going to move on to a backs, coming into a short shavasana, just allowing that physical practice to settle in the body. So coming into a very relaxed position, the feet wide, and creating some space between the arms and the body. Allow the hands to be very relaxed. Allow the shoulders to just melt down towards the earth. So it's possible that you're a little bit out of breath, so just take this time to allow the heart rate to settle. And just allowing the body to cool a little bit. So we've been adding fuel to our fire, our inner fires. We don't want that fire to go out, but just to let it calm, just to allow the flame to settle. Letting go of all effort. Allowing yourself to just come into that inner stillness. And just rolling to your right side. Take a few moments. Pushing yourself back. And we'll finish with a little bit of Nadi Showdown. So find something, if you want something to sit on, grab a cushion. So just allow yourself to settle into a seated position, even through both sit bones, shoulders relaxed. Feeling into the sit bones, feeling that connection to the earth. So we'll take 3 rounds of the breathing that we did at the beginning. So breathing in energy from the sun, taking it into solar plexus center. Exhaling through that clear channel up towards the crown, purifying, empowering. Inhale, sun to solar plexus. Exhale, solar plexus, crown. Seeing that beautiful bright yellow. Inhale, sun to solar plexus. Exhale, solar plexus to crown. So alternate nostril breathing. I'll take us through the first one together, and then we'll do another 4 rounds before we come to close the practice together. So bring the middle and index finger of your right hand to your third eye center. Closing the right nostril gently with the thumb. Deep inhale through the left nostril, bringing your awareness to third eye center. Hold for a moment, and then closing the left nostril with the ring finger, exhale through the right. Hold briefly at the end of the breath. Inhale right nostril to third eye center. Closing the right nostril, exhaling left. 4 more rounds in your own time. When you've completed the practice of Nadi Shodhana, bring your right hand back down onto your knee, shoulders very relaxed. Find that length through the spine once more. And just allow that practice to land in the body, the mind, noticing the effects on the mind, on your energetic body. Allowing yourself to tune into the more subtle effects of that practice. Allowing yourself to connect with the more subtle elements of your being. Taking your hands back onto your solar plexus once more. Just come back to your positive resolve, your sankalpa, or your intention, and repeat 3 times. And we'll finish with 3 Oms together. Taking a breath in and out together, breath in. Full exhale. Breathing in. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Love and light.